There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the Thief of Dreams.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine. Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. I don't know if that's how I actually look out there, or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. That was Reza visits a lot. Talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good. Like we're... But then sometimes, I don't know why, it's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. That's weird and sick and probably all in my head. Still, I have this vivid memory of the first time he came by, and what popped into my head was, that's not Reza. I don't know. It was probably because I thought I'd lost him. I'd spent weeks looking for him. It's how I ended up here, sort of. Maybe seeing him just triggered a lot of feelings. Sometimes when Reza talks to me, he says he wants to try again, with us. If I wake up, I want to give it a shot. I wasn't totally fair to him the first time around. Reza and me, in Cape Town, a lifetime ago. Wonkers, my old Watilla. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did. Wonkers watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. Faithful old Wonkers. Faithful old Wonkers. I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. According to my chart, I won't be around for long. I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger. That's me. Beautiful stranger. That's me. Beautiful stranger. People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors. They've been using the dream machine too much, and now they can't get out. I can free them, but there are more of them every day. I can't keep up any longer. Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? Story time feels more real to me now than the waking world does. There's no end to it. It goes on like this forever. Mountains, valleys, endless plains. A sky full of stars, never changing. This has to stop. Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying.
This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
She's all alone. I know that feeling.
You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Save me! Why are you leaving? Don't leave!
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds.
This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue.
Don't go away! Save me! Why won't you help me?
What are you... for fuck's sake, people, go away! What are you doing? I said stop! For fuck's sake, people, go away!
You can't leave!
You need to save me!
This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away. Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl.
Shh. Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away for a very long time. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else. If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, tentacles. Yeah, no, not touching that. If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that. Light, yeah, good idea, but not from that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch. Torch. Flashlight. Beacon. It's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me. I'm quickly running out of ideas. It's a torch. It projects a light beam. It's used to penetrate darkness, like a broadsword of light. Fighting. Darkness dragons. Oh, I give up. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. light could work, but I don't think there's anything not peeking inside that thing's head. That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified. Without me, she'll be trapped here. She needs my help. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. I can't believe a mother would do this to her child. People are horrible. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool. I can't believe a mother would do this to her child. Tentacles, be gone.
No,
Hello,
don't get too
boring
close.
old wardrobe.
It will take you.
No, you're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop. The vagabond. Finally. I need to... He's a hard man to get hold of, the vagabond. I've been calling him for the longest time. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever. There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so there's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time? I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I've done my share.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. It has become worse. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dreams of millions, was wearing down the walls of reality. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain. Nothing sacrificed was without meaning. You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer and you belong to this place. But your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this coming. It's an aberration. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. If I'm ever going to find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. It's beautiful, but also so desolate and cold. Like a fairy tale of the dead. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. I tried reading my own mind once,
The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. Me. My body. That's the only connection between story time and home. I'm in a coma. I don't think that's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is the latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magic, this is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keep the little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts.
So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed.
Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD. Okay, I'm thinking this could turn out to be a very bad thing. Focus, Zoe. Too much of a good thing isn't necessarily a better thing. Focus, Zoe. Okay, so magic machine is working overtime, pumping a scary amount of drugs into my system.
Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
I'm not letting her stand in my way. Just get the fuck away from me.
See? This is why you're stuck. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind.
Is that... who are you?
You don't remember who you are? Or who you were before you started playing hero, dreamer, savior of worlds? Everything about you is a lie. I'm the fucking truth. You can't escape that. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind.
I'm going home.
Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger, and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to.
It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back. I can rebuild. I can start afresh, make the right choices.
Look, dearest, despite what the movies tell us, there's no such thing as a fresh start. We're all irreversibly anchored to the past. I'm not anchored to you. I can change. No one ever changes. Oh, we think we do. We pretend to learn and grow, but we're still the same children we always were. And when push comes to shove, our true selves always come back. Why do you think I'm here? I am you. You are me. The sooner you admit that, the sooner we can end this fucking charade. Roll credits. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger, and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. So it's not perfect. I'm not asking for a perfect home. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be, and who is that? I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but... we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner...
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told, and execute Kian Alvane by first light. Or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvani, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
He wants...
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvani. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But, that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to, voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the, instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death?
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. I have nothing more to say to him. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't... He looks... How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There must be something we can do for him. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I can give no promises. I don't even know if we'll make it out of here alive. I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please.
It's a makeshift blade.
Finish me.
I've seen how they make them by sharp a shiv.
They won't be
It did its job on that guard.
They will make... Kill me.
It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first gate.
Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. This is the first time I've seen that guard post abandoned.
It had to be done, Kian.
Everyone, we will need a key to open this gate.
You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
We will need a key to open this gate. We will need a key to open this gate. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. The Azadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. We will need a key to open this gate. We will need a key to open... gate. We will need a key to open this gate. We will need a key to open this gate. Shadowbeat, we will need a key to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. He must have a plan for what comes next. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I thought I did. But what they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs?
I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
A broom. So many barrels. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Hello? Anyone there? I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Still a broom. Has the Resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet.
That tower...
We'll see.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
There he is, up there. Was that him?
The keep is surrounded by soldiers. Mostly Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows. The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up, find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. So many barrels. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. filthy pillow.
So many the slop we eat 3 times. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? From the right angle, this pillow might pass as a head.
I believe this was once white. They're not diligent with their washing in this place.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's something so... It's a speaking tube.
I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock.
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels.
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
There he is! Up there! He got away!
The keep is surrounded by soldiers. Mostly Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Unshackle me and let me join the rebellion.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
Open this goddamn door.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels.
Do they never clean up after themselves? I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's something so pure. I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock. There's something so pure and I'll need to pick.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Hello?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! We'll get you, don't worry. You'll hang before the night is over. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Come back here, Daddy!
They lack finesse and they're not trained soldiers, but if those guards catch up with us, we won't last long regardless.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer. The bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Mojo blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
Where's the key? Someone get
We
the
must have a
goddamn
plan for
keys!
what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
I want to fight.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Open this goddamn door!
That ought to do the trick.
I'll need to pick the
Go
lock.
on.
I'll need to pick the lock.
with the arrow. Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir, paying off.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! We're through. All right, we need to stop it.
When you're done sightseeing, why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if he fails to respond to threats to his own life. Maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed. Filthy maggot that he is. Your choice is simple. Let us through and live, or suffer the consequences.
I believe I have another choice: to wait. Help may well arrive soon. I'll stay right where I am, Alvani. Thank you ever so much. In fact, I might present you with a similar choice. Die, or, well, die. No matter which way the wind blows, you're finished. May as well accept it with grace and poise. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvani. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Still trying, are you? Desperately and quite pointlessly.
He may, if he fails to respond to threats to his own life. Or you let us through. We'll pay you handsomely.
What makes you think I'd accept the sincerity of that offer if I didn't take your word for it in the first place? Besides, Alvani, coin will, never sway me from my duty. Do you not know me well enough by now to see that it's duty dictates my ethics, not money? Go away. You tire me. Let's face it, Alvani, you're not a man of words.
I need to persuade the warden to open the gate before the guards make it up here.
Your tenacity is almost admirable, Alvani, but entirely without merit.
If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten. He may treasure his own. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my bitter instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim? If you kill me, you've proven your disregard for the law.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws.
This is as far as the
regulations.
stairwell will take us.
I'm not a...
Now we need to find a way to the roof.
Barbarian
I didn't
like
say
yourself.
I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. When you're done sightseeing, this passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place. So many barrels. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
They're not far behind us.
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not...
There they are, right above us. Get 'em. Where's the kid? Someone get the dogs down.
They use this contraption to... They use this contraption to transport food from... It's some sort of food elevation device. As though walking a few flights of stairs is too much work. The slop we eat 3 times a day. These torches burn day and night. The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot. But I shouldn't tempt fate.
Where's the kid? Someone get the dogs down.
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this. It's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it. It's mounted securely to the wall. There's no way through here. 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 The head broke off when I picked the lock, but the rest remains undamaged.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
There's no...
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. It's covered in thick oil. They use this because the oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower them. Good. Now arm yourself. Come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not in a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods, and you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... Without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead, but what choice do I have? Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator and a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Light protectors. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. And potentially lose everything I've built here. I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. I don't. I'm worried that if I start remembering, I'll lose all of this.
And you don't think it's worth the risk?
I'm just really, really scared.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost Lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she... passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming... a disease. An addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
I haven't. Yet. I decided to continue with my degree, so I guess that means I'm not disassociating myself completely from Dad and everything he represents. But he rented out the house, moved to Mumbai. We're not exactly close anymore.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
If you do find a way to clean up the river, a lot of people will be happy.
I might actually be contributing something to society, for once. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you'll be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the lab. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Down with the fascio oppressors. That's right, Assy. Keep walking. Did you see that?
I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. Sorry, Nella, I just have to buy Reza's lunch.
You know what they say. First they came for the communists and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a communist.
But you are a communist.
Marxist, and that's not the point. The Eye is clamping down on our freedoms. They're restricting transit between the districts, working directly with Parliament to silence revolutionaries. One of these days, I won't be around to sell you lunch.
I'm sure they won't.
Arrest me? For committing thought crimes? Wait and see, I'd say. Something's up. They already arrested some folks I know in the Berlin district, holding them on suspicion of terrorism. Crimes of the mind, so that's their angle. So okay, they also released a cloud of biograffiti on the Reichstag, but terrorism? Come on!
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet. The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps. I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
Can't, sorry. Ada would give me time off, but the project's at a really critical stage right now.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Fried cheese, cheese soup, wurst.
Hey, you lost? No problem.
Watticorp's Dream Machine. I played a part in exposing the conspiracy, but I couldn't stop them from releasing it. I'm a dreamer. I'm not. That's the last thing I want to be. Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps, the icky kind. European Dawn wants to toss out immigrants, close borders, and restore Europe to a white-bread fairyland that only ever existed in their xenophobic wet dreams.
Shabaez's dreams. The one with the balls?
Altora Gigante, 5 stars in the Dream Store.
That's the one. Totally surreal.
I just bought the latest Baku bundle. That's next weekend sorted. I'm not leaving the flat.
I'm not a big Baku fan. I'm saving up for the latest Nidra dream. It's supposed to be epic. Gross. I can't imagine the Alliance doing particularly well in the elections. It's really a 2-horse race between Uminska and Kaiser Konstantin. Who is that? Do I know him? He looks really familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. She looks familiar. I've seen her before. She's... nope, can't place her. Those interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost. The Uminska ads are bold, and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion.
Map! Get your map here! Map!
After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadow talking, walking, incinerating garbage
There's no
bins?
way you can convince me.
Granted, I haven't seen them walking, but I'm sure they do. Late at night, when no one's looking. Dependable, dull, dead. Not literally. Politically. I'm not advocating assassinations.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder.
Rebuilding the new Europe one Sunday at a time.
Hey, I know, I'm on my way, honest.
With my lunch?
Of course. Pff, who do you take me for, Miss Distracted?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly who I take you for.
Oh, ye of little faith. 5 minutes, tops.
Right. And you do know where the office is, right?
I'm bad with directions, granted, but, you know, come on.
Alright, just checking. Keep the river on your left and you'll find it eventually.
Oh, go away. Oh, and see you soon.
Welcome to the Sunshine Plaza by OCG. Original consumer goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before. Every day, more armored vehicles. You'd think the Eye was preparing for war.
Greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Wati Dream Machine?
If it shuts this thing up, I'll ask for the 3-second pitch. Okay, fine, but make it super brief.
Would like to remind you not to stare directly at our
With the
sun,
new
as
Wati
it may
Dream
cause
Machine,
blindness and
now
tumors.
with personalized dreams, giving you the experience you...
That's enough. I'll think about it.
Thank you for your time, and sweet dreams. The new life is dreary and meaningless.
Tempting. It's warm, and Nella claims those towers release. It's warm
Sunshine Plaza
and
by OCG.
tingly.
Original consumer goods.
Odd.
Move making along. Your life
Nothing
a
to see
little
here.
brighter.
There are so many dream junkies around. There are so many dream junkies around.
A dream
The city should
junkie,
do something.
addicted to
It's
dream time.
unseemly.
They're
What
all.
they should do
I
is
think
ban
just
dream
disconnecting them
machines.
from the dream machine could be
Seriously?
dangerous.
Because some people
And
can't
I'd
moderate
probably
their
get
dream
beaten
time.
up. A dream junkie,
Because it can't
hooked
be
up to the
healthy.
dream machine
Just
and
look
lost in
around.
dream time.
They're addicts.
It's a drug,
and not just
and
the
it's
dream
dangerous.
junkies. But regular people.
The only way
I
to
have
help
friends
dream
who-
junkies is to
I
forcibly
really don't
disconnect
think the
them and
government
put them
has
in
any
rehab.
right to interfere.
But who's
Let
going to pay
the
for that?
market decide.
Not
If the
Watical.
dream machines are bad for you,
I know
we'll
dream
find
machines
out
are supposed to
sooner or
be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting.
Pardon?
Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address? What do I do now? I don't know what to do now.
Thanks for stopping by.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revers couture thing. I dream my own.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
Singing raid songs over and over.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection?
Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in Propaz.
An interactive tourist map of Propast. Super useful. He looks really familiar.
You know, she gets a lot on me header, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto.
The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time. What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guess.
I know he means well, but not in the mood for more psychotherapy. I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well. I know. Can we please talk about it later? At home? So what are you working on now?
A couple of things. A clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the Syndicate shutting down parts of the metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, Interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the lab?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown?
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the lab. Say hi to Wallflower?
Ada. Ada! Come on! She's the best! She's fun! Once you get to know her.
Fun?
She's so smart and a really nice person.
Right. A nice person.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. And I'm going to invite her over soon. And you will be nice, and it will be nice, and we will have fun.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Sully. Yeah, fuck you too. You look awful, by the way. What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train to Copenhagen.
I'm trying to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding. A Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things good and bad. And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Urban myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a child of Propast, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
I'd love to chat more with Sully, but he does like to go on. Islander or not, you'll still whisk me away when the time is right. To Copenhagen, was it?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overview in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sully?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers. Take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. A dream junkie, addicted to dream time. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem.
Fuck reality. I don't need reality. I have everything I need in here. In dream time.
A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm...
Crowbar's here to help you find your radium crowbar.
What do you want?
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the street. The Eye.
Move along.
Keeping Propass
Nothing to see
safe,
here.
or, you know, under constant surveillance. Uminska's face is plastered all over the city. Unity's making a major push before the elections. I really do think that we, stand a decent chance.
Weren't you heading out to District this week?
Yeah, but the eye revoked my travel pass last minute.
The Marxists are so in your face with everything they do. They can't possibly believe that Rebus will win, but they're doing their best to disrupt the status quo.
My fault entirely.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beef, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, oh, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits? Madame Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her. The House of Dreams is a dream emporium where people go to hook into dream machines. Sort of like an opium den.
My apologies.
It's warm and tingly. Odd. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins, an interactive tourist map of Propast. Super useful. A building filled with dream machines. A building filled with dream machines? Yeah, no. Nix runs the House of Dreams. He hears stories, none of them good. But hey, it is on Caprova. Caprova. Propast Eurometro station is located on Caprova. The Propast docks. Also, the Collapse Memorial and the offices of the Hand That Feeds.
Whoopsie daisy.
Caprova. Propast Eurometro station is located on Caprova. The Propast docks. Also, the Collapse Memorial and the offices of the Hand That Feeds. Sonnenschein Plaza and home.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection of dreams tailored to your desires?
Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no. I don't know if they should stop selling dream machines altogether, but more and more people are getting addicted. Something must be done.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So what did he do? He turned back and headed home.
Officers, employed by the syndicate, which works for the corporations. And around it goes.
Original consumer goods, rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
Life is dreary and meaningless.
You're disrupting traffic. Keep walking.
Sonnenschein Plaza by OCG. Original consumer goods. Making your life a little brighter.
His battery barely holds a charge. I'll leave him in hibernation for now until I can get a new one. I like beds. I like spending time in beds. By that, I don't just mean sleeping, but what time is it? I'm not going to... Sex. I mean sex. I enjoy having sex. In bed. Like a human person with genitals. I like beds. I like spending time in beds. Memories. I need those around. Do I have to pee? We could survive without a fridge. It's only we don't have a maker, but there's so much good street food in this neighborhood. Not my day to cook. Yeah, no. Later. Not even a single fridge magnet. We're the worst people. We have the best view of a brick wall and neon signs in Propast. If by best, you mean worst. And they said I couldn't take care of a living thing. In their stupid faces. The ventilation has been on and off for weeks. The agency promised they'd fix the membranes, but nope. Three months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap. I can't even remember what's in these boxes. I tossed everything from my bedroom. Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. After the Eurotrash premiere, of course. I can't miss that. What time is it? I'm not... I can't survive another Europolis summer in a non-ventilated apartment. I'll go in. Nope, still nothing. The cooling's off and it's going to be 1,000 degrees in here tonight. Do I have to pee? Nope, I don't have to pee.
Original consumer goods, rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in ProPass. You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Original consumer goods would like to avoid
Tempting.
not to stare directly at her son, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
Eyes everywhere. I've seen him somewhere before.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something.
Sonnenschein Plaza and home.
What they should do is
The
ban
ProPass
dream
docks. Also, the Collapse Memorial and the offices of the Hand That Feeds.
because it can't be healthy. Just look around. They're addicts. And not just the dream junkies, but regular people. I have friends
Caprova.
I really
ProPass
don't
Euro
think the government
Metro
has any
station
right
is
to
located
interfere.
on
Let the
Caprova.
market decide. If the dream machines are
Later might be too late. They should do studies, and until they know more, restrict sales to...
I can't believe you're advocating censorship. I use the dream app.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve? Talking, walking, incinerating garbage bins. Granted, I haven't seen them walking, but I'm sure they do. Late at night, when no one's looking.
I'm walking here.
Take a look at my merchandise. Come again, anytime.
Screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. He looks really familiar. Do I know her? She looks familiar. The Marxists are so in your face with everything they do. They can't possibly believe that Rebus will win, but they're doing their best to disrupt the status quo.
You're disrupting traffic.
They're
Keep
not going to
walking.
let me through without proper... They're not going to let me through without proper authorization. This I do not have.
This is
More
no
and
place
more
for a young
checkpoints
lady.
each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers. I checkpoint. I haven't filed the paperwork to get through there. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. That right there is why I don't use a dream machine and why I think they're so dangerous. They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without authorization, and to get authorization, you need to cross the checkpoints. Kafka would be so proud. The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech,
I'm
and
actually a bit
whatever
worried
it
about
is,
Frida.
it's top quality
She's
stuff.
on the Dreamer all the
Top
time.
quality
Like
yuckiness.
non-stop.
Entspann, Bruder. It's geil. It's bomb.
Ugh, it's
Don't
alive.
get your gags off
Of course
us.
it's alive. I mean,
Salam.
it's Souk.
What are you looking for? Allah.
I'm shattered
You
from
can
being the only
move,
one
but you
taking care of the kids.
So just buy them a dream machine. They'll think it's mega guy.
Not helpful, cousin. Not helpful at all. I'm not about to
If you're looking for gross
expose
stuff,
them to
the Souk
Dreamtime
never
their age.
fails to deliver.
I don't trust what he called. They're not gonna
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Hello, can I help you find them?
Whatever it is, it's top-quality stuff. Top-quality yuck. No one can agree if it's the Souk or the Souk, but that's as far as the Discord goes. May look dodgy, but the Souk, whatever, is a pretty harmonious place.
Take a moment to look at my wares.
The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech, and, ooh, carpets.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere
Who
in
is that?
Propan.
Do I know him?
Singing rain songs.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't.
Those I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Wati Dream Machine?
I wonder what will happen if I ask for the full sales pitch. Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch. Leave nothing out.
The new Dream Machine by Rotti provides a safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or together with friends. Rotti's efficient dream store offers a wide selection of designer-created dreams, tailored to your every need and desire, including mature dreams for adult dreamers. The new Dream Machine also offers an easy way to create your own dreams with pre-made templates and easy building blocks. And now, with version 3.0 of DreamOS, you can simply reveal your most intimate desires, and a personalized dream will be created for you instantly. The Dream Machine by Rotti is your portal to a world of infinite entertainment and services. With the new Dream Machine, you will never have a reason to leave home again. Hungry? Thirsty? In need of immediate medical assistance? A simple sub-vocalized command opens a window to Rotti's AI support, serving your every need. The new Dream Machine by Rotti is all this and more. Order now by simply saying, "I want to dream," followed by your full name and citizen registration number. Rotti Corp is not responsible for any personal injury or bodily harm that may occur to you or others in your household by staying connected to Dreamtime for prolonged periods of time. Rotti Corp retains the right to share your dreams and innermost desires with selected partners.
I have a dreamer already, thanks all the same.
My pleasure. Happy dreaming.
Watch it.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it.
They're really pushing the new Bingo Dreamer fizzy drink. Anything Dream Machine related is a big seller these days.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propast. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
You're saying the ferry crosses when you ring the bell?
Precisely. Except there will be no bells rung today.
Sure, but back to the whole mechanic behind it. This is an automated ferry that's triggered by the sound of a bell.
That's the way it works. I ring this bell, the ferry crosses. I ring it again, the ferry comes back. Simple, really.
Instead of, I don't know, you remote controlling the ferry via your iris.
I don't believe in integrated tech. I believe in keeping old traditions alive.
Right. So you sound the bell and this completely automated robotic ferry crosses the river?
Aye, that's the gist of it.
Just to make sure I got this right.
Aye?
You ring the bell, the ferry crosses.
Aye. Well, not today. The Eye is shut down.
But that's you not ringing the bell. The ferry is still fully operational. It's just awaiting the tolling of the bell.
Aye, but if I sound the bell and the ferry crosses, the Eye might take my license away.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. The ferry's been beached by the Eye clampdown. Corporate-sponsored ad bots. They were illegal in Casablanca. Before last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Revere Couture thing.
Caprova. Propast Eurometro station is located on Caprova. The Propast docks. Also, the Collapse Memorial and the offices of the Hand That Feeds. Sonnenschein Plaza and home.
See anything you like? Thanks for stopping by.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's original consumer goods, making your life a little brighter.
The new dream machine, but why be outside when you can be inside?
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Proman.
Three months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap. I don't use that a lot, but Rez is a pretty good cook. Yeah, no. Later. We have the best view of a brick wall and neon signs in Propast. If by best, you mean worst. Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. His battery barely holds a charge. I'll leave him in hibernation for now until I can get a new one. Bouncy. Thoroughly tested for bounciness.